Welcome to our international news segment. We will bring you the most prominent headlines and breaking developments right after this.
Event number 1. Major Israeli airstrikes on the southern suburbs of Beirut. Event number 2. Israel announced the destruction of the head of the Basij force of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Major explosions and large plumes of smoke were seen and heard in Beirut on Tuesday. The Associated Press reported earlier that the Lebanese army said 5 of its soldiers were wounded following a morning airstrike on the village of Kfar Sir. 2 of the 5 soldiers were critically injured. The army stated the soldiers were hit while traveling by car and motorcycle. All were taken to a hospital for treatment. At least 850 people have been killed in Lebanon since the war in Iran broke out last month. According to officials, the conflict has also killed at least 300 people in Iran and 12 in Israel. The U.S. military said 13 American service members have been killed in action, and about 200 others have been wounded. On Tuesday, Israel announced it had killed the leader of the Basij volunteer militia, part of Iran's Revolutionary Guard, and a key force used to suppress protests in the Islamic Republic. The Israeli military asserted in a statement that the Basij is part of the armed apparatus of the Iranian terrorist regime. During internal protests in Iran, especially amid recent waves of resistance, the Basij under Soleimani's command has led major suppression campaigns, using brutal violence, mass arrests, and deadly force against civilian protesters. There was no immediate confirmation from Iran regarding the militia leader's death. Israeli Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi noted that the overnight missions eliminated significant targets that could affect the overall course of the campaign and military objectives. The Israeli military also said early Tuesday that it had launched a wave of large-scale airstrikes across the Iranian capital and was intensifying attacks on Iran-backed Hezbollah militants in Lebanon. Israel also reported 2 waves of missile attacks from Iran, targeting Tel Aviv and other areas before dawn, and said that Hezbollah had targeted northern Israel. Since the war began on February 28th, Israel has launched precision strikes targeting Iran's leadership, killing the 86-year-old supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with other military commanders. The killing of Soleimani will likely paralyze the Basij's command and control system, a key force in suppressing any uprising against the theocratic regime. The Basij and other internal security forces have so far been targeted by both the U.S. and Israel. The U.S. Treasury Department lists Soleimani's birth year as 1965. He had been sanctioned by the United States, the European Union, and other nations for his role in suppressing dissidents for years through the Basij. Meanwhile, Dubai, a major international transit hub, temporarily closed its airspace as the military announced it was responding to missile and drone threats targeting the city, and a man was killed by debris from an intercepted missile over Abu Dhabi.